go to heavyweight after that. Anthony Cassar, the number 3 ranked heavyweight in the nation, up against Chase Singletary, senior versus freshman. What a job Anthony Cassar has done on his body. What an effort to get to this place after the disappointment of not being chosen to go to the Big Tens last year at 197. Impressed with this young man, Jim.
Oh, yeah, he's been really impressive, as you mentioned, doing the work in the weight room, adding the muscle. And this guy could be a model. Good-looking dude out there. He, just fit into this weight class so perfectly. He's weighing close to 235 right now. And it doesn't look like he came anywhere close to 97 last year. And he won some huge matches in that battle with Shakur Rashid. But I think that what you're seeing from Anthony Cassar right now is even more and more confidence. Now that he's wrestling with those bigger guys, he's getting more and more attacks off, and that's what you saw a week ago against Mason Paris, just really getting on his attacks. He's a lefty, a left-handed high crotch. He will shoot to the right side of Singletary, left-handed single leg. Right there, straight on double. Boom.
Well, we just saw the takedown by Cassar, and what we just saw in the last few matches was why Nolf, Joseph, and number 1, Bo Nickel, are the most dominant 1, 2, and 3. Nickel, Nolf, and Joseph in the recently released NCAA most dominant wrestler in the nation. And we saw some dominance, Jim.
Well, you've watched it enough. You know he's looking for it all the time. And when he executes a pinning combination, he just gets rabid.
Singletary currently 15-4 on the year.
Nice there work there by Cassar.
Cassar out of Rocky Hill, New Jersey, Montgomery High School. Won the state title after never having qualified for the states prior to his senior year. Then he goes ahead and makes the junior world team. His only loss this year in the Southern Scuffle Finals against Derek White from Oklahoma State.
Yeah, Derek White's got a nice little slide by, and so kind of felt that. Kind of a close match at that time. I'm looking forward to the beautiful step into that double leg right there. Head on the right or left-hand side of Singletary. Immediately into the lift. I'm looking forward to this matchup, if it even happens at the Big Tens. Gable Steveson, Minnesota, number 1 ranked wrestler, presents a unique challenge to the 285-pound weight class for all comers.
Yeah, he certainly lived up to his first name so far. Gable Steveson, undefeated freshman for the Minnesota Gophers, the number 1 ranked heavyweight. Chase Singletary from Naples, Florida, Blair Academy. He started at 113 in high school, wrestled 120, wrestled 160. He's now about 230, 35 on the way to what Coach Ryan hopes will be about 245. Now you're the match within the match. You're going, hey, it hasn't gone the way we want, but now it's Chase. How do you respond to this against the heavily favored Anthony Cassar?
Well, as a coach, I've had moments like this. He went out there. He just didn't feel like you're getting, the best. I mean, this Penn State team, every member of it comes out so poised. They have so much confidence. They exude it. And, sometimes at that point, the pressure becomes on the challenge. The pressure's more on the challenger than it is on the champs.
Let's go to Shane, who has more on Anthony Cassar.
Well, guys, we've talked about it a couple of times this season, but the resiliency of Anthony Cassar, you go back to him in high school, never qualified for the New Jersey State tournaments. He qualifies as a senior, makes the most of it and wins, comes to Penn State, misses a couple of years due to injury. Last year, he's in that lineup battling with Rashid. He had that big win against Colin Moore in the duel at Ricall last year. And then it was Rashid that got the nod in the postseason. And what does he do? He puts a bunch of weight on, 6,000 to 7,000 calories a day to get an opportunity here at heavyweight. Pretty impressive story of just resiliency and perseverance.
Go green.
Thanks, Shane. Great point. And like I said at another time, that started last March when he made that decision where he was going to go. Had a goal in mind. And this young man beat out a two-time All-American Nevels for the heavyweight spot. A reversal. Out front, Cassar now 10-4 over Singletary.
Yeah. You mentioned 6,000 calories a day. I could do that too, but it's not going to look the same.
Well, yeah. That's why I wear loose shirts.
Yeah.
20 seconds left in the second. Cassar just impressing everyone this year at the heavyweight division. And heavyweight's a different sport, isn't it, Jim?
Yeah, but what I love about it is that you've got these great-looking athletes out there from a wide range of weight out there that are finding ways to go out there and entertain guys, entertain the audience, and it's fun to watch. They're attacking both sides of the body. You've seen that with Cassar. We've seen that with Gable Steveson. Keep on mentioning here, I keep on flashing forward here to the Big Ten Championships in Minnesota. I mean, we're going to be treated to some great wrestling at that weight class and many others.
Yeah,
you haven't seen the Big Ten,
like you say a lot, Jim, is the Big Ten semis are like the NCAA quarterfinals. And really, I mean, there's no reason to think that the Big Ten doesn't have an opportunity to win all 10 weight classes. Now, of course, there's a lot of contenders out there in the other conferences, but the Big Ten has someone right there contending in every weight class again this year.
I've got to mention this. So I'm, first year coaching, we moved our 90-pounder up to heavyweight, right? Guy who never placed in the national tournament, John Heropoulos, and he goes out there and goes all the way to the finals and was NCAA runner-up. Really proud of his performance, but, spent a lot of time with Ed Bannock, our assistant coach at the time, and, it happens. And it doesn't happen all at once because your wrestling guys are so much bigger than you at times. You got to get used to that power that you go against it. And a guy that shoots a lot, like Cassar does, you can see how he's made that adjustment. He's freeing it up right now. He's not intimidated once he gets underneath those legs. And it's ironic, all right, I'm in the airport in Detroit, and guess who calls me? I haven't talked to this guy in like 25 years. John Heropoulos calls. He's living in Ohio. We're going to get together after this meet. So looking forward to it. Big, huge college wrestling fan and 90-pounder that went up to heavyweight.
I'm glad John's in town because it's late, and you know that I can't keep up with you late at night. And so you've got someone to go out and get something to eat afterwards with.
Yeah. Okay.
Cassar, 15-5, 15-6, gives up the takedown. 15 seconds left, working on the major. Anthony Cassar looking for more. Whoa! And a reversal. Singletary with 2 late points. 17-8, 9 points with riding time. It'll be a major. 4 points on the board. Cassar the winner, 4 points on the board. Score, Penn State 28, Ohio State 6.